Everything is so easy. Take your time.
Maybe you can ask the creator, can I use it? And make sure you communicate that this is your intellectual property.
The global trade is full of opportunities, but also legal landmines. One missing code could actually cost you a lot of money. We have our business lawyer, Kat, here.
Hello.
Who's gonna walk us through a checklist on things you need to know before you start making money online. So we have a checklist we're gonna go through.
Yeah.
So to start with, what is the most important thing we need to know before start making money online?
Well, I would say that we're going to stick to the absolute core, the facts, legal and business based. So I would be very, very careful watching these gurus on online that are advising you, and they're telling about their lavish lifestyle, and they're completely independent, and they work from home, and they travel, and everything's just...
Yes.
Stay clear. If it's too good to be true, would it be that simple? Wouldn't everybody be doing it?
Probably.
Yeah.
Because when I was doing research for this episode, I saw everything that you talk about making money online. It reminds me of the financial scams episode that we made earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
The lavish life, the money, everything is so easy.
And if you think about it, these people, they typically, they sell courses.
Yep.
All you need to do is sign up for my course and pay XYZ and you'll learn, right?
Yep.
So they're not in it for you, they're in it for themselves.
Yeah.
And they sell platforms and solutions. Again, they're trying to sell you something. So be careful. We're not.
Be careful.
We're just going to give you information there.
Yes, so we're going to reveal the facts now. We're going through the checklist and we start with number 1, which is using unreliable suppliers.
Yeah, one of the biggest mistakes is being in a hurry when you start your online business and not realizing how incredibly exposed you are to your suppliers. Whether it's you're assembling and doing a production yourself or you're buying something that's almost dropshipping. Always do your due diligence, make sure they're reliable. Because I see that all the time, that you end up in a mess because you cannot deliver what you promised.
Oh.
It can be, bad quality or not showing up at all, etc.
So we're heading to number 2, which is if you have no terms and conditions or messy, unenforceable terms and conditions.
Also very typical. You need terms and conditions on your website or your online presence. That is the regulation between you and the customer. And very, very important. And what happens is that you're taking copy and paste somebody else's. And they're not adjusted. So read through them and ask yourself, does that even fit into my business chain? Right?
Really good.
Take time.
Take your time. Number 3 is no or incorrect privacy policy and data protection. And this one.
We have a series, not an episode, a series on GDPR. And also in California, as many of you know, there are strict privacy rules.
Yeah.
So do make sure that you have a privacy policy that is correct in relation to where your end customers are, where you are, and what type of online business you have.
Really good. And then number 4 is copyright and trademark infringements. You don't want to do that. That's a red flag.
Such a big risk. Such a big, I see it all the time. In particular, if you use freelancers and they help you and they just, your pitch deck, you pull a picture from somewhere and your Instagram account, you take this picture or this, you get inspired by somebody else's advertising, etc. Somebody else's blog post. So make sure that you and everybody who's contributing know what's right and wrong and do not use, just because you find it online, doesn't mean it doesn't have copyright protection or trademark protection. So make sure you know that you can use it. If it is copyright protected, maybe you can ask the creator, can I use it? Sometimes they say yes, because they want attention, if you credit them. And sometimes you need to pay, and sometimes you will just not touch it.
But be mindful about it.
Be mindful.
Really good. Number 5 is lack of business formation and IP ownership. Also a trap.
Yeah, so we talked about infringing someone else's, but you need to protect your own and do it in time. I understand that you won't start your first day with your online business going for a world trademark and ensuring you understand the different variations of copyright. Because copyright, that comes instantaneously.
Yeah.
If you do something creative enough, humanly made, and on a tangible medium. But trademark, you need to register in most jurisdictions. You can have an unregistered trademark as well. But make sure you protect your intellectual property. It can be that you have a copyright C, and you make sure it's clear, so it's kind of a stay off. And you can have a TM for unregistered trademark, or SM, service trademark, and R if it's registered. So make sure you protect and make sure you communicate that this is your intellectual property. And when it comes to legal entity, you need a legal entity. So you ring fence that business from your private assets. So you want the business to own the IP and to conduct the online business and be part of the contracts, not you as a person.
Okay, that's really good to know.
Yeah, really good.
Wow. And then we have number 6, failing to understand and comply with cross-border tax and sales rules.
Yeah.
Seems a bit scary and
complex.
complex.
Scary and complex, yeah. So, good example, in the US, you have a tax rule about sales taxes that's called the nexus.
Okay.
And you can have an economic nexus. If you don't have a physical presence in the US, you might think, I'm selling, yay, I'm shipping to the US, fun, right?
Cool. Yeah.
But you can have an economic nexus in a jurisdiction, in a state. And that means that you have to register for sales taxes and report. So do know, and the different states have different rules when that kicks in. Typically it can be if you sell over $10,000 per year, or you have a warehouse somewhere, then you have a physical presence. So that's one. And in the EU, we have a one-stop system, one-stop shop. Really good. Because you must otherwise report VAT and pay VAT in each EU country that you sell. But they have this online platform, the one-stop shop, where you can register and they will take care of it for you. So based on where you ship your products, where your customers are in the EU, they will do all the hard work for you.
Wow.
So a mistake is not knowing this and not utilizing these services.
Really good.
Really good.
And then we have number 7, which is getting stuck in the tariff and trade war.
Yeah.
It's very easy.
Yeah. And very, very easy. I mean, in particular, if you're doing drop shipping.
Yeah.
Your whole margin went away when the China and the business rule went away. We have a specific episode about tariff engineering.
Yes, really good one.
Yeah. So that means that if you're hit by high tariffs, it doesn't have to be the US fighting China. It can be something much more mundane. It can be a 3% tariff on your hero product. And if you remove it, you realize, wow, that's $1 million a year, I can say, right?
Yeah.
So watch that and see if you can do some legal tariff engineering and structure your business in a smarter way in order to make more money.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
And number 8, the last one, not knowing local consumer protection laws.
They are typically rather strict.
Yes.
For example, in the EU, if you buy online, you must have 14 days to regret it. You're entitled to say, oh no, I changed my mind. So know the local customer protection. So know your local customer protection to make sure you're compliant with your terms and conditions and also your operations. So you can facilitate those return policies, etc.
Wow.
Wow.
Now we have very good 8 steps that you can read through carefully and know what not to do when you start.
And we have specific episodes on copyright, how to write a contract, different parts of the contract, like limitation of liability, indemnification, etc. So there's more. If you want to go deeper into your online business success, you have it.
We have more in our toolbox.
Yeah.
Just scroll through our page and you will find a lot of things.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this.
Thank you.
It will be useful for you, and you can watch this many times and learn and learn and learn. And we're here to educate you, so keep educate yourself about this.
Ask questions if you think we were too quick over something here.
Please do. Just drop them down below, and we will handle them in an episode. And
This is not
legal advice. It's knowledge sharing, as usual here at Business Law Toolbox. If you want to be successful in your businesses, like and subscribe to our channel, because we share so much that you can use at zero cost that will actually help your business.
Hej då!
Hej då!